So school started this month, and if you didn't deal with that end of summer cold, it's likely that you're thinking about those back to school colds. So as moms, I know that when school starts, we're very excited to have our kids go to school, enjoy some time with their friends, get in a new routine. But we also start to think about when is that first fall and winter cold going to come? So I just want to talk a little bit about what is normal and what's not normal when it comes to colds. So it's totally normal for your kids to get sick. And honestly, it's totally normal for you to get sick too. So one of the things I want you to think about is, what is this cold like? A typical viral infection that our body fights off really shouldn't be that big of a deal. It should be done in less than a week. Um, it's more common for kids to have fevers. They kind of spike that fever. That's what kills the virus and move on from it. Sometimes it's overnight. And often they don't necessarily need any support through that. Their body is doing exactly what it needs to do. If you find that your child's cold or viral infection is lasting like weeks and it turns into a sinus infection or an ear infection, or you're needing to use all these supportive over-the-counter medications that you can get at, like, Walmart or Target, um, maybe there's something more going on, and that would be worth a check. I also want to point out that it's totally normal to get sick once or twice a year. That's what our immune systems are designed to do. They should be responding. So there's kind of two ends of the spectrum that would be outside the realm of normal. That would be either not getting sick at all ever, like that's not okay. That means that when you are exposed to a virus or some sort of pathogen, something that shouldn't be in your body, and your immune system doesn't respond, that's not good either. We should have a response, whether that's coughing or sneezing. And then, of course, there's the stomach bug, which is great too. And those are the three main ways of our body getting that virus out of our body. That should be happening a couple times a year. If it's not ever happening, it means your immune system isn't responding. The same goes for a fever, lack of appetite. Those are two ways that our body kills viruses. So the other end of the spectrum is that you or your child is like sick all the time. So that could be the prolonged colds that turn into ear infections, sinus infections, constant congestion that just never seems to go away. And maybe you get like a week break and then another one starts. This is really disruptive to your child's learning, to your sleep, to their sleep, and their health overall. And those things shouldn't be happening. It's showing us that your child's nervous system and immune system is not actually ever clearing the virus or the invader. So a really great way to address this is scheduling a new patient exam for you or your child or both, whoever's getting sick all the time. And we assess the nervous system to see, is your nervous system exhausted, and then not telling your immune system to mount that response. So you're never getting a proper response. We're never actually killing the thing, and it just kind of hangs out forever. And our body's like kind of slowly trying to fight it. We might find that we don't have proper drainage around the ears and the sinuses, and that can come from the neck. So we'll see that in a chiropractic exam as well. And then that's a simple fix, honestly, to promote healing, prevent ear infections and sinus infections. Another thing that we look for is, what is your lifestyle? What is your diet? What are there habits that you're doing? What sort of home remedies are you doing? Are there things that we can change, add to help support the immune system, as opposed to suppressing those symptoms and prolonging the viral illness, the cold, to last longer? So a lot of times I see parents are using support over-the-counter medications to suppress the systems as support, but we find that depresses the immune system and we don't get an appropriate response. And then our child is sick for a longer period of time, or they get sick again quickly. So one thing we talk about in a care plan is, let's support the immune system through adjustments, proper nutrition, proper sleep, and then any additional support supplements or care things you can do at home, as opposed to using those medications that just kind of cover it up and make it last longer. So I hope this answers any questions you have around, is the amount my child getting sick normal? Is it excessive? And then what can I do to help? And if you have more questions, always feel free to send us a text or an email. We have a form on our website, earlybeginningschiro.com, that you can fill out, and we'll follow up with you and let you know if it's something we can help with and get your child scheduled for a new patient exam, so we can start making some changes and your family can have an awesome and healthy school year.